It starts as a whisper, a slight tightness behind your eyes, a subtle pressure at the base of your skull. You try to ignore it. You drink a glass of water. You rub your neck. You try to push through the work email you are writing or the conversation you are having. But the whisper turns into a shout. Within 30 minutes, it feels like someone has taken a leather belt, wrapped it around your forehead, and is slowly, methodically tightening it. The light from your computer screen becomes piercing. The noise of the traffic outside becomes unbearable. Your patience evaporates. You snap at your spouse. You can't focus. You are in the grip of a tension headache, the most common type of headache in the world, and frankly, one of the most debilitating thieves of joy in our modern lives. What is your first instinct? For 99% of people, it is to reach for the bottle. The little plastic bottle in your purse or your medicine cabinet. You pop 2 ibuprofen, or 2 acetaminophen, or maybe an aspirin. And then you wait. You wait 30 minutes, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour for the chemical to digest, enter your bloodstream, and hopefully dull the pain. Meanwhile, your stomach lining is irritated. Your liver is working overtime, and you are still suffering. But what if I told you there is a way to bypass the stomach entirely? What if I told you there is a biological override switch for head pain that you can access through your skin and your nose? What if I told you that you could feel relief not in 45 minutes, but in 45 seconds? I am Dr. Caroline Bennett, and today I am going to introduce you to the ice halo. We are going to talk about a specific, potent plant compound that has been used for thousands of years, not just to flavor candy, but as a serious medical analgesic. We are talking about Mentha piperita, Peppermint Essential Oil. Now before you roll your eyes and think, Dr. Bennett, a smell isn't going to cure my migraine. I need you to listen to the science. This isn't about smelling something nice. This is about biochemistry. This is about blocking calcium channels in your nerve endings. This is about the gate control theory of pain. Today, I am going to teach you exactly how to apply this oil safely, because it is powerful and can burn if used wrongly, to effectively shut down the pain signals screaming in your head. I am going to show you the specific anatomical trigger points on your temples and neck, where this liquid ice works its magic. If you are tired of living with a low-grade headache, or if you want to stop relying on pills that damage your gut, this video is for you. Put down the painkillers. We are going to freeze the pain away, naturally. To understand why this works, we first need to understand what a tension headache actually is. It is not usually a problem with your brain. It is a problem with your muscles and your blood flow. Stress, poor posture, looking down at phones, and dehydration cause the muscles in your neck, scalp, and jaw to contract. They tighten up. When they tighten, they restrict blood flow. This restriction sends distress signals, pain, to the brain. The brain perceives this as a tight band squeezing your skull. Most painkillers work systemically. They float around your whole body looking for inflammation. That is why they take so long. Peppermint oil works topically and neurologically. It works right where you put it. The secret lies in a compound called menthol. Menthol is not just a flavor. It is a bioactive agent. When you apply menthol to your skin, it stimulates a specific set of receptors called the TRPM8 receptors. These are your body's cold sensors. When these sensors are flooded with menthol, they send a massive, high-speed signal to your brain screaming cold. Here is the magic. Your brain can only process a certain amount of information at once. The signal for cold travels faster and stronger than the signal for dull aching pain. The cold sensation literally races the pain signal to the brain and wins. It closes the gate. You stop feeling the throb and start feeling the freeze. But menthol does more. It is a natural muscle relaxant. It forces those tight muscles in your temples and neck to unclench. And it regulates blood flow. It helps to open up constricted vessels, allowing oxygen back into the tissue. So, how do we use it? You cannot just buy a cheap bottle of mint fragrance from the dollar store. That is synthetic perfume, and will give you a worse headache. You need 100% pure therapeutic grade peppermint essential oil. Look for the Latin name on the bottle, Mentha piperita. If it doesn't say that, put it back. The safety warning crucial. Peppermint oil is highly concentrated. 1 drop is equivalent to about 25 cups of peppermint tea. If you put it straight on your skin undiluted, it can cause a chemical burn or intense redness. It is too hot to handle. You must dilute it. We need a carrier oil. This can be coconut oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, or even olive oil from your kitchen. The carrier oil dilutes the potency slightly to make it safe, and helps it absorb into the skin over a longer period. The recipe, the headache eraser blend. Get a small bowl, or just the palm of your hand. Put 1 teaspoon of your carrier oil, like coconut oil. Add 1 to 2 drops of peppermint essential oil. That is it. Do not add 10 drops. More is not better, more is painful. 2 drops are enough to freeze a headache in its tracks. Now let's go through the application protocol. I call this the halo technique, because we are going to treat the entire circumference of the pain. Step 1. The olfactory reset. Before you touch your skin, rub the mixture between your palms to warm it up. Cup your hands over your nose, keep your eyes closed, and take 3 deep, slow breaths. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Why? Because the olfactory nerve is directly connected to the limbic system in your brain, the emotional center. Headaches are often driven by stress. Breathing in the menthol calms the nervous system immediately. It opens your sinuses, allowing you to take in more oxygen. Oxygen is a natural painkiller. Step 2. The temples, the control center. Dip your index and middle fingers into the oil. Locate your temples, that soft spot on the side of your head, between the corner of your eye and your ear. Gently massage the oil in a circular motion. Do not get too close to your eyes. The fumes alone will make your eyes water if you are too close. Stay back near the hairline. You will feel a cooling sensation start within 30 seconds. It will feel like an ice cube is being pressed against your head. This cools the temporal artery and relaxes the temporalis muscle, which is often responsible for clenching your jaw. Step 3. The forehead, the band. Take a little more oil and run your fingers across your forehead, right along the hairline. Imagine you are tracing the path of the headache. This targets the frontalis muscle. When we are stressed or staring at screens, we tend to furrow our brows. This muscle gets exhausted. The menthol helps it let go. Step 4. The occipital release, the root. This is the step most people miss, and it is the most important one. Reach around to the back of your head. Feel for the 2 bony bumps at the base of your skull. Just below those bumps are 2 hollows. This is the suboccipital triangle. Most tension headaches actually start here. This is where the neck muscles attach to the skull. Rub the oil firmly into these hollows and down the back of your neck. When the menthol hits this area, it is pure bliss. It releases the tension that is pulling on the back of your scalp. It stops the referral pain that shoots from your neck over the top of your head to your eyes. Step 5. The ear massage. With the remaining oil on your fingers, gently massage the area behind your ears and down the jawline. This helps drain lymphatic fluid and relaxes the jaw muscles, which are often clenched tight during a headache. Once you have applied the ice halo, sit back. Close your eyes. For the next 5 minutes, you are going to feel the sensation intensify. It will go from cool to cold to icy hot. Visualize the ice penetrating through the skin, through the muscle, and extinguishing the red, hot fire of the pain. It is a profound physical sensation. It distracts the nerves so completely that the headache often simply vanishes. Now I want to address a very common question. Dr. Bennett, why shouldn't I just take the pill? It's easier. Taking a pill occasionally is fine. I am not against modern medicine when it is necessary. But we have a problem with medication overuse headaches, also known as rebound headaches. If you take painkillers more than 2 or 3 times a week, your body adapts. It starts to expect the drug. When the drug wears off, the brain creates more pain receptors to demand another dose. You end up with a headache because you treated the last headache. It is a vicious cycle. Peppermint oil does not cause rebound headaches. You cannot get addicted to it. Your liver does not have to process it. It doesn't chew up your stomach lining, causing ulcers. It is a biological tool that works with your body, not by suppressing it. However, treating the symptom is not enough. As a holistic doctor, I want to know why you have the headache. The peppermint oil is the fire extinguisher, but we need to find the arsonist. Who is starting the fire? Culprit number 1: dehydration. This is the most common cause. Your brain is 75% water. When you are dehydrated, your brain physically shrinks in volume. It pulls away from the skull, triggering pain receptors in the meninges, the protective covering. Before you even apply the oil, drink a large glass of water. Not coffee, not soda. Water. Add a pinch of sea salt for electrolytes. Often the water plus the oil is the cure. Culprit number 2: the tech neck. Your head weighs about 10 to 12 pounds. When you look down at your phone, the angle increases the gravitational force on your neck to about 60 pounds. Imagine hanging a small child from your neck muscles all day. Of course, you have a headache. While the peppermint oil is working, check your posture. Are your ears aligned with your shoulders? Or is your head jutting forward like a turtle? Pull your chin back. Roll your shoulders down. Give the oil a chance to work on relaxed muscles, not strained ones. Culprit number 3: magnesium deficiency. If you get headaches constantly, you are likely low in magnesium. Magnesium is the relaxation mineral. It stops nerves from overfiring. Peppermint oil works from the outside. Magnesium works from the inside. Consider eating more pumpkin seeds, spinach, or taking a high-quality magnesium glycinate supplement before bed. A special note for migraine sufferers. Tension headaches are one thing. Migraines are a different beast. Migraines are a neurological storm. Can peppermint oil help a migraine? Yes, but it works best if you catch it early. The moment you feel that aura, or that specific nausea, apply the oil. For migraines, I often recommend adding lavender essential oil to the mix. Lavender is a sedative. While peppermint treats the pain, lavender treats the anxiety and the sensory overload that comes with a migraine. The ratio would be 1 teaspoon carrier oil, 1 drop peppermint, 1 drop lavender. Inhale it deeply. Migraines often make people sensitive to smells, so be careful. If the smell makes you nauseous, skip the inhalation and apply it to the back of the neck and the bottoms of the feet. Yes, the feet. The pores on the feet are large, and the oil enters the bloodstream quickly without overwhelming your nose. Precautions. I must be a responsible doctor here. The eyes. I cannot stress this enough. If you get peppermint oil in your eye, it will sting aggressively. It won't blind you, but it will hurt. Do not wash it with water. Water and oil don't mix. Water will just spread the oil further. If you get oil in your eye, wash it out with a carrier oil, like milk or olive oil, on a cotton pad. Children. Do not use peppermint oil on children under the age of 6, and definitely not near their faces. The high menthol content can sometimes cause a reflex that slows down breathing in small children. For kids, lavender is a much safer, gentler choice. Pregnancy. Always consult your obstetrician, but generally, topical peppermint in small amounts is considered safe after the first trimester. However, sensitivity to smells is high, so proceed with caution. The ritual of relief. I want you to reframe how you treat your pain. Usually, when we have a headache, we are angry. We are frustrated. We treat our body like a broken machine that needs to be fixed so we can get back to work. Using essential oils forces you to slow down. You have to mix the oil. You have to breathe. You have to massage your own temples. This act of self-care is part of the medicine. You are telling your body, I hear you. I am listening. I am taking care of you. That shift in mindset, from frustration to compassion, lowers cortisol. And since cortisol triggers headaches, you are attacking the root cause just by being kind to yourself. So, the next time that vice grip starts to tighten around your skull, Don't panic. Don't rush to the medicine cabinet. Go to your bottle of peppermint oil. Mix your potion. Create your ice halo. Close your eyes and breathe. Feel the cold wash over the heat. Feel the tension melt out of your neck. Feel the clarity return to your mind. It is simple. It is natural. It is inexpensive. And it works. I want you to try this. Keep a small bottle of peppermint oil and a small roller bottle of coconut oil in your desk drawer or your purse. Be prepared. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. If this video helped you find a moment of peace in a painful day, please support this channel so we can help others. Subscribe to join our community of natural healing. Click the like button. It helps YouTube show this solution to other people who are suffering in silence right now. And share this video. Send it to your coworker who always has a headache. Send it to your mom who suffers from migraines. You might just give them the tool they have been looking for. Clear your head. Trust nature. And be well. Until next time.